So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
United against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Bale. Bergomi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Zico. Rivaldo. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's gone long. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who played through for the wide man. Hullet. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Oh, nice touch. They get a throw in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's being a big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, sweet feet. Zico picks it up out wide. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff, he's got away. It is a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Hullet. Jordi Alba. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Zico. He is through here. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Cruyff, Pelé, and this is Luis Suarez. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Showing good feet. Rivaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lahm. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pele is herring after that one. Neymar pinches it off him. He has a look up. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Zico. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi. And the finish! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Pele driving forwards. Lahm, and the counter is on. Messi gets into some space. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And that's the second half started. Vieira. Neymar. And this is Pele. And here's Neymar. Pele. Oh, that was vital. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Jordi Alba. Now it's Zico. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Now it's Bale.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope. Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lahm. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rivaldo. Jordi Alba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go into the lead. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
17.
Manchester
Neymar.
United go two up
Number
and into a
11.
position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
7,
have scored
Baggio.
2 quick goals here
Number 13,
and are firmly in control at 3-1. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Substitutions
He's had it taken off him. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ronaldinho, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he cuts out the supply. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lahm. And this is Bale. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Roberto Baggio. That is ended up in no man's land. Jordi Alba, looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a searching pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hops for safety. Looking for options for movement. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
2 added minutes has
Del
been
Piero.
indicated.
He has found the way through. Del Piero stood his ground. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's neat. And it's Nedved. Shot could be on. That's that, the end. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now there's a Pele! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff driving for... And Cruyff! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Lazio really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! He's got a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Out for a throw. That's a good run down the left. Fires it in low. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pele, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Zico. Roberto Carlos. And the cross comes in. Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. There's the header! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, look at shot goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Cafu for Iniesta. Vieira. And it's Zico. Lan gets over and intercepts. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 30.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes till the break. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way. Chance! They've done it! Lazio back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Added time.
Some good work on the right flank here. And he whips in across. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Now Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
To kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Bullet. And it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Iniesta. For Messi. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Crosses it in here. Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vieira. Bonucci. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Suarez. Number 8, Pele. Number 17, Neymar. Number 4, Bullet. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 10, Cristiano
Punched
Ronaldo.
away.
Number 7, Baggio. Number 13, Number 6, Sado.
It's made its way to him.
Number
that was
18,
vital.
Ronaldinho.
Zico. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. But that has not gone well. Vieira. Oh, Red, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found the way through. showing good feet. He's going for goal! Goal! Lazio! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He is great chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Manchester United have their second corner now. Baggio goes short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Azar. Roberto Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Takes a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution in progress.
Lazio choosing to make the first change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard could try cutting inside here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely shaped ball. That is lovely.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Baggio. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Drive. And that may well be that. That is that. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And we have our very first corner. Pullet can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Maldini. Now it's Pullet. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Forlan. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he latch on to this? Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Decent chance! He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking tidy in possession here. Luis Suarez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, super ball! Big chance! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run, picked out brilliantly, hoisted in. Galatasaray were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then...
It's a quick one. Pullet tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. And here's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. And this is Neymar. Played back. And it's Pullet. Neymar. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard. And this is Luis Suarez. Over to the left. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha, can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gullit. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Played out to the left flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Maldini. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Has been
It's
indicated.
been slipped through. Cruyff. Serginho. Forlan. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Thuram clears it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 42. Coming on the field is...
And the action is back on the way. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Gullit. Pele. And the pass is intercepted. It's Forlan! Oh, what has happened here? Serves up across. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Pele. And it's Cruyff. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Suarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Rafinha. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pele. Neymar has created one goal already. To Maldini. Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Gullit. And it's Lahm. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Serginho. Just about up to the hour now. Gullit. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
To increase the lead.
Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good